find a rhythm that works best for you.
Yeah.
When it comes to organization, that's the goal, right? How to organize your life or whatever.
I like that.
So what's the rhythm that works best for you? Sometimes we read books and we get inspired by someone and we think, oh, that's what I need to do. And it just doesn't fit.
It's not your flow.
It's David putting Saul's armor on, realizing that's not my it's not my armor. So I'll throw out what I do just to and then the other idea though is maybe you do need to try someone's armor on. Yeah. Because then it tells you what doesn't work for you. And then maybe you can. So I look at the calendar and my master project list every day. Okay. I just do it. Yep. You know, like what's coming up in the next 30 days? Yeah. What's coming up today? What's coming up this week? Then I'm going to look at that master project list or master to-do list, you know, project list. What can I lean into if I, you know, and then I think one of the things that I try to do is spend these blocks of time on a daily basis, weekly basis, working on the things that are important. Yeah. We have this cohort that we're starting. Yeah. We're excited about. We're in it, actually. So, you know, a lot of content. So I sit down and I'll write for an hour, thoughts. Yeah. Yep. And then I'll come back to it the next day. I'll come back to it the next day. And before you know it, I've got 6 hours or whatever written. Yep. So I don't do good of like, today's my day to write all the content for something like, and there's no way I'm going to sit down for 6 hours and write it. So a little bit every day. And then I know like if I'm looking and I have a meeting with Parker about the podcast and I need to prepare for that, then I can look ahead, looking at the calendar. All right, today I'm going to spend 30 minutes on that. Yeah. Or my message for the weekend or whatever meeting I have. And then typically I'll write a to-do list based on what's on the master project list. Okay. If we're not careful, I think our to-do lists end up being all the kind of urgent things that everybody needs from us. Right. And then we're not moving our own projects forward. So I want to make sure that the to-do list that I write every day, they come from the to-do list. Of course, I'm going to go to the dentist and there's other things, but a bulk of them, I'm using the bulk of my energy every day to move forward the things that I know move the church forward, move my life forward, or move, you know what I'm saying? I'm using energy on to-do lists, on to-do items that are making a difference in what I'm called to do. Yep. Otherwise, you end up spending your energy on what everybody else wants you to do.
Exactly, and that is such a drain.
So, and then every day, often there are to-dos that don't get done. I just move them forward to the next day. So every day, I may have multiple to-do lists going today and tomorrow, or even the next day, and I'm just moving things forward. And I think one other real quick tip about a rhythm is find out your lowest energy moment of the day. Some people mornings are always the best for me. Afternoons, there's a couple hours that are just a little bit more lower energy. I'm going to do the simple things then. Yep. I'm going to reply to simple emails. Yep. I'm going to do things that I know will keep things moving forward, but my energy is a little bit lower. And then, you know, what days of the week are better? I mean, the
I was
rhythm.
going to ask you if you're going to get into that.
Well, and I think it's different for everybody, but, you know, if I speak on the weekends, my energy is a little lower on Mondays. I can't come in and start just jamming on meetings on Mondays. So I'm going to go a little lighter on Mondays. If I didn't speak on the weekend, I may go a little heavier on Mondays because my mind is fresher. Yeah, it's fresher. My body and everything else. So I think it kind of depends on your rhythm. What's your rhythm? Yeah. And if you are able, some people can't control their own schedule, so they have to. True. You know, they have to kind of figure out how they can work around somebody else's schedule. But if you do control your own schedule, just make sure you're not defaulting to always what's the easiest, but, you know, keep being productive and keep working hard, and if that makes sense.
Yep. Because and even if you are working, I think that having a cadence or a certain, you know, ritual shape us, right? So, you know, Monday evening is laundry, Tuesday evening is...
And, you know, it's a great thought. I meant to say this because this is how the Lord works.
Right.
The sun comes up every day. Yep. And it goes down. God created
the ritual.
He created rhythm.
Yeah, rhythm.
He created ritual.
Absolutely. So whatever that is, find it, press into it.